Varuharo, everyone watching! This is Valhalla Radio FM. The show where we are interviewing VTuber Valhalla's guesting VTuber talents for NetCon 2026. Yippee!
Yippee!
Yippee! Today with me in the studio, I have one of the OG Swedish VTubers. A lot of you probably know her or have at the very least seen her around. Alfhilde! Hi, Alfie!
Hello! Hello! I'm Alfie! Wowie!
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 It's so nice to have you here. Oh my gosh. I know
Thank you.
I know that you were a guest last year as well, but I don't think that we got the chance to actually talk then. So it's really nice to have us sit down now and get to know each other a little bit better.
Yeah, it's really nice to be here and talk a little bit more about, myself and the content I make and stuff.
Yeah.
Wowie!
I'm super duper interested. Do you want to do a little self-introduction for the people who might not be familiar with you?
Hello, my name is Alfhilde. I'm from Sweden, specifically from southern Sweden. Wowie represent. And I really like history, especially military history, Vikings. Honestly, all sorts of history. I also play a lot of strategy games, city builders, and retro games. Wowie! So my content is very focused on that. And basically, I want my streams to be calm and relaxing. Kind of like going to a cafe and drinking tea or coffee with a friend. I try to not like scream that much or raise my voice. I just want people to be able to come home from work and be able to relax. Yeah.
Nice fika vibes then.
Yeah, exactly. Like Swedish fika, like taking a coffee break. I often tell my viewers that if they watch my stream, they're legally obligated, like their boss is legally obligated to give them a fika break.
I mean, yeah, fika breaks are such a huge part of Swedish culture. I can't even
They
imagine
are.
a day at work without fika.
No, I think without fika, even, me, I am a streamer full time. I always take fika
Hell
at
yeah.
home. I usually drink tea. I drink a lot of jasmine tea and
Oh,
oolong. Yeah,
nice.
with some chocolate, or maybe a cookie, something like that.
So, Alfie, we're super duper excited to have you back for VTuber Valhalla this year.
I'm happy to be back. You guys are so sweet and nice.
Aww. That makes me really happy. Is there anything in particular that you're looking forward to when it comes to VTuber Valhalla?
I really like seeing like the person behind the username, like in terms of doing meet and greets, like getting a face on my viewers. It makes it feel more personal, and like I get a sense of like who the person is, what kind of hobbies they have. And sometimes people, they make cosplays, and I'm like, wow, I didn't even know this viewer did cosplays, and you're so talented. And like it's really amazing. Some of them are artists. Like I think it's just great to get to meet people.
Since you are a very like openly Swedish VTuber and you are also one of the OGs, I figure you probably have a fairly large Swedish fan base, or?
Yes, I think my Swedish audience on Twitch is like 15%, which is quite high.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I have a lot of Swedish viewers, and yeah, it's really nice. Actually, it was really embarrassing because I went to a local market near where I grew up, a Viking market,
Oh.
and actually two of my viewers were there, and I had to be like, I can't say anything.
They'll recognize me. Oh no.
Yeah, no, they didn't, so it was fine. But
Okay.
yeah, they're everywhere. They're everywhere.
Suffering from success.
Kind of, a little bit. I always joke with my friends when we go to the sci-fi bookstore that like I can't talk in here.
Oh yeah, that's true actually.
Yeah, there was one time where there was a guy, I bought a book, and the cashier, he like kept talking to me. I was like, I can't talk to this guy. People
Please
are gonna
don't. Please.
know.
No.
People are gonna know. They're gonna know.
Sci-Fi Bookstore, for those who are not familiar, is a chain of bookstores here in Sweden that focuses on selling a bunch of manga and other nerd adjacent stuff.
It used to be one of the only places in Sweden you could get manga from, and I am actually so old, hashtag hag, that I specifically remember that the sci-fi bookstore, they used to have a magazine where you could mail in like basically you could do a mail order, so you could cross in
Oh.
and then you would pay at the post office and they would deliver the books to you. This was before internet shopping was a thing. And I did
Mm-mm-mm.
that, and that's how I bought my first manga. And I was so excited when it got in the mail because I grew up in a very small town. There's only about 10,000 people there, and there was certainly no manga there.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Do you want to talk a little bit, by the way, about your content? We also are aware of the fact that you are pretty big on military history. You're a bit of a military buff, as we can maybe tell by the uniform that you're wearing right now. Could you please tell us about it, actually?
Oh yeah, so this outfit was inspired by the Swedish VTuber corvette, which is a military like stealth ship. And yeah, I just really wanted to become a ship girl because I really think ship girls are very cute.
They are.
And I used to play Cancol, which the people who know, they know.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. And seeing this outfit, I'm not surprised in the slightest.
Yeah, so but I saw so many people doing American ships. But I was like, okay, well, if I do a ship, I'm gonna pick a Swedish one. So I picked a Visby Corvette because it also has a very funny shape. It almost looks like a low poly thing, like from an old video game.
I'm gonna have to look at pictures of it later.
I was thinking of pressing the toggle, but I don't know if it will screw up the background.
No, I don't think so. You could try.
Whoop. Oh no.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Ah, that looks so cool. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Very
there
much
we
look
go.
like a game character right now.
Yeah, I do.
It's really cute.
Yippee.
Yuvi. I'm also a bit curious about like you and your original VTuber concept because you're a Valkyrie, correct?
Yes.
How did you kind of reach, or how did you become a Valkyrie? Please tell us about the backstory of it.
Okay, so I was sitting in my bed and I was like, I want to become a VTuber because I had found Pecora and I was like, I can do that. I like talking to people and I want to do it too. And this was very early. This was in 2020, I think, in the fall. And I was a bit torn between wanting to be like a skogsrå, which is a Swedish mythological, like kind of nymph creature, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
And then a Valkyrie. And I decided to be a Valkyrie, and I actually sketched my design like roughly on the back of an electricity bill because I didn't have any paper at home.
That's
So
cute.
I just took the electrical bill and drew like the first Alfie, and then I'd found some artists and commissioned it. But it was very difficult back then. Now, when you want to commission a model, it's so easy. You can just even get a pre-made one, and it's affordable, and like the entry is so low. But back then I had to go to Japanese websites, and I had to use like translate. It was very, very difficult, and almost nobody did VTubing models. But I managed to do it in the end. So yeah, it that's how it started, actually, on the back of an electricity bill.
That's really sweet, honestly. And also shows that if there's a will, there's a way.
Yes, definitely.
And look at you now.
Yeah, I have a ship now.
You're a ship girl now. How many different model variants do you even have, actually? You have a bunch of different outfits. I've not kept
Maybe
track.
like 9 or something like that.
Oh, Jesus.
I think. Yeah, I think something like that, probably.
Do you have a favorite, like a go-to outfit?
Oh, it's like asking which child is your favorite.
This
or
is
which
true.
cat
Okay,
is
I'm
your
sorry.
favorite.
That's such a... I should not have asked that.
Um,
Mistakes.
I will always love the original Valkyrie, like the Valkyrie out. I really want to go back to it and do like an updated version. So that's definitely like my goal going forward, that I wanna update it.
なるほどね. Understandable.
Yeah. When I started VTubing, there was like no Swedish people, and actually I was one of the first VTubers to have like a non-Japanese name, and I was actually very insecure about this because there was almost nobody. Everyone's name was like Sakura and like Haru or something.
Yeah, stuff like that.
And I was like, can I even have a Western name? Is that allowed?
Is this allowed? Will I get arrested by the VTuber police for this?
Yeah, but it ended up being a strength. And at the time, a lot of people were really like mostly doing like Japanese influence, and I was a bit like frustrated with that people weren't taking inspiration from their surroundings or their own cultures. So I went with a Viking because, well, I like Vikings. So
Understandable. We do too.
yeah. I mean, I
Yay.
have the perfect name for like we are a match kind of,
Yeah, honestly, match made in heaven.
Yeah. Yeah, I even see the font you guys use here in the background. I used to use it a lot all the time on
Oh,
everything
yeah.
when I started out. So it's a bit nostalgic.
懐かしいね。
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
exactly.
Do you ever
Mm-mm.
do like streams where you speak Swedish, or do you switch between Swedish and English?
I will talk a little bit of Swedish sometimes on
Sometimes.
stream. Just because I think it's fun, and I think a lot of people are like, "Oh, it will alienate my audience, or I shouldn't speak bilingual." But I think people like Ollie from Hololive has really shown that it is okay to switch between languages. You can do it. In fact, it can be a huge strength. Don't be afraid to do it. It's okay, and many people will think it's cute and charming. So yeah,
It
don't worry
usually
about it.
is. Definitely.
Yeah.
VTubers have also shown me that it is okay to have an accent. In fact, it usually makes you cuter.
It does. Like having
Yes.
an accent is such a huge strength, especially for me. I have definitely felt that. I used to hate my accent. I speak a very specific Swedish accent that is very rare, and I used to hate my accent.
I think it's adorable. Wow.
Oh, really? But now I like it, and it even is different when I speak English, which a lot of people have pointed out. They're like, "Oh, you sound different from like other Swedish streamers when they speak English," and I'm like, "Oh, it's because I have a southern accent, dude."
Yeah, that's fair actually. I
Yeah.
didn't really think about that, but now that you mention it.
Yeah, I think it's because of the sounds, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. Thank you so much for doing this little interview and being willing to come back to VTuber Valhalla this year. I'm sure that many of your fans are super excited to see you again. And
Yeah, it will be great to meet everyone. I'll be so excited. Wow.
I hope that you have a wonderful time at NatCon and with VTuber Valhalla, and that your future activities go just as well as they have until now.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for having me. Wowie.
This
Thank
has
you.
been Alfhilde. Everyone should go and check her out if you have not heard of her. Very adorable, very cool, and has a lot of charms.
Wowie.
Wowie! それじゃあ thank you everyone for watching. This has
Thank
been
you.
Valhalla Radio. Signing off. Bye bye.
Bye bye.